Dana White says Kamaru Usman is the greatest welterweight of all time. When you talk about Kamaru Usman, who went through the top of his division twice, you might not like Kamaru, but you cannot effing deny that he is the greatest welterweight of all time. Cap. This is absolute blasphemy. George St. Pierre is the greatest welterweight of all time because he has 9 title defenses, and he did the same damn thing. He ran through the top of his division multiple times as well. I mean, this guy's got wins over Jake Shields, Carlos Condit, Nick Diaz, Matt Hughes, who's an all-time great welterweight, BJ Penn, who's an all-time great fighter. A lot of new fans weren't there for George St. Pierre's rise and reign as champion, so they really don't know. But trust me, 9 title defenses over several different contenders, turning away contender after contender after contender, is much more impressive than beating 3 guys 5 times. And I've been saying this for months. I have previous videos stating this. Kamaru Usman beat Jorge Masvidal twice, Colby Covington twice, and Gilbert Burns once. That's 3 guys 5 times. Come on, man. Make it make sense. The reason why Dana White is taking this stance is because George St. Pierre didn't play by the UFC's rules. Dana White would try to twist George St. Pierre's arm into taking deals that really weren't smart for George, but George always looked out for the best interest of George, and rightfully so. And Dana White was not happy when George St. Pierre came back, win the middleweight title, only for him to flee the scene and leave them vacant for a middleweight champion. You know, George St. Pierre has been one step ahead of the UFC every time they try to do their little games, and we know that they play games. Let's not, play oblivious. So Kamaru Usman, on the other hand, he now works for the UFC as a commentator on the desk. At the last Fight Night card, he was on the desk with Karen Bryant and others, and he's now getting a check from the UFC. He's now has a podcast with Henry Cejudo where he has Dana White on as a guest, and they're sitting there clapping their hands and laughing. That's so cool. You made your wife get a C-section so you didn't miss a fight. So cool and funny, Dana. That's a businessman. Yeah. It's nonsense, bro. It's complete nonsense. Kamaru Usman's just a company guy. Dana White likes that. He's, that's really all this is, bro. At the end of the day, Dana White's going to say whatever he can to besmirch the name of George St. Pierre, who, in my opinion, was a better example than any fighter as well. Not just what he did in the cage, but how he carried himself outside of the cage was that of a true martial artist. And again, a lot of new fans know nothing about that. Do the research, do the history, and I implore you, you may just like what you find. So that's my take on this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree, disagree, it does not matter. Join the discussion. Follow for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are appreciated.